Hello. I am the head of the Gurphy Guide. I started this over a year ago because there wasn't really like a good place for kind of like Payday 3 related information. The lengthy guide existed, hasn't been updated in like 6 months or something. Lengthy had a bunch of errors and like just like bullshit in it, like they just made stuff up in some cases and were just kind of like, this is probably how the game works, and none of it was fact-checked and it was completely wrong. So I wanted to create like my own dedicated place, which was eventually became Gurphy, and we have all of these wonderful contributors that have genuinely provided a lot of assistance or help or like done research into particular things that I haven't particularly wanted to do, but I've talked about Gurphy a lot before. I'm not going to talk about Gurphy much for this stream. The only thing I'm going to say in regards to Gurphy is it is still being updated. It's still receiving regular changes, regular like updates for you know, all the game updates. So this will remain up to date as best I can manage. And that obviously brings me on to the topic of this stream, right? So you know, being that I am the head of probably the longest, like, technically detailed guide of Payday 3. I figured, you know, it would be a good idea to kind of scope out what other people are saying about the game, right? So, you know, I was just looking up, like, Payday 3 guide, and the very first result is this, the complete guide to Payday 3 by the gamer. That's basically what Gurphy Guide is trying to be, right? It's trying to be the complete guide to Payday 3. So, you know, I need to scope out the competition. And as of currently, Gurphy isn't really a complete guide. It only contains a lot of, like, in-depth technical information on very specific aspects of the game. There's a lot of stuff that isn't covered, such as heists. The heist information is, like, very bare bones. You know, let's take a look at the complete guide to Payday 3 by the gamer. And I'd just like to remind you, this is the top result if you search for Payday 3 guide. If you search for Payday 3 guide, this is what has been declared the best possible guide, the best result that you can possibly get. This is where all of the highest quality education comes from, okay? So get ready to learn, get ready to be informed, get ready to have your, like, mind blown, I think, because I think this guide will teach us all a little bit of something. Obviously, this guide was updated on October 23rd, 2023 by Matt Arnold, who is absolutely 100% a real person, probably. Frequently asked questions. The long-awaited 1.0.1 patch has arrived. We'll update this FAQ to help you decide whether you'd like to opt in or out of telemetry and game site. When starting a heist, set the lobby type to invite only. This ensures that nobody can join. No, keeping in mind that this was like after release. I don't know if you can still join invite-only lobbies by just clicking on people on Steam, but this wasn't true like back then.
You can still join through Steam profiles.
Sick. Thanks, Starbriz. Okay. Some challenges in Payday 3, such as disabling all the die packs in the bank vault, cannot be accomplished alone. Okay, so technically that's not true anymore, because of the ECM thing, but that wasn't in the game at launch, so there's a lot of stuff that will actually change, I think. So a lot of this won't be accurate. We'll have to like cast our minds back a year and like pretend it's like December, like HavenXII-R just came out. Telemetry and game site are two. Why is this a thing? Two options that list libraries to collect data on how players are trying to get. Why does this need to be explained? Telemetry tracks, but it's low. I don't think we actually know what telemetry tracks. This just is made up, I'm pretty sure. Game site is more marketing focused and it tracks things like whether you bought the game on sale, what DLCs you have. Is it? I don't know what either of them do, to be totally honest. Never collects personal data like passwords. I would hope not. In previous Payday games, who gets suspicious if you try too many cameras? I think there was like, I think in Payday 2 there was like a thing where if you shot a camera, there was a chance that a guard could path towards it to go look at it. That could just happen on any camera, and it's not like everybody would get more suspicious the more cameras you destroyed. That's just not a thing that would happen. Like if they saw the camera when it was broken, then yeah, they would call the alarm, but that still happens in Payday 3. This is no longer the case of shooting a camera with a silenced weapon will keep you from being detected. No, but they'll still see it. They'll still see it. Wait, guards will notice a destroyed camera if they walk past one, just like Payday 2. which can trigger a search or even an alarm. I don't think it cannot trigger alarms, I don't think. It's best to leave cameras in place if they're on an active patrol route. But that's true for Payday 2. None of this is, it's saying it like this wasn't the case in Payday 2, but this is all the case for Payday 2. The only thing that's different is you go into search. What is the final charge? That's such a funny way of phrasing that. Once players are on the final objective, the police assault will become the final charge. The next police assault will become no, instantly becomes final charge. From this point, the police will no longer stop attacking. Not true. If you've ever like spent a long time in a final charge, you will know that there are like pseudo assault breaks where like every sort of like minute or two, you'll have like a break where cops just don't spawn for like 20 seconds. But because it's still final charge, obviously you can't trade or anything like that. So that's just technically not true. Like, if you've actually played the game, you would know that's not actually true. At the very least, that's how it used to be. I don't know if like with all the assault changes, maybe that doesn't happen anymore, but at the time this guide was written, that was absolutely a thing. Like, if you spent long enough in final charge, there would be a point where cops just stop spawning for like a little bit. Beginner tips. Dallas with his default American flag clown mask in Payday 3. Thank you. As a new player, you might be surprised at just how much detail goes into each mission. What does this mean? They're pretty straightforward. Isn't that like the thing that everyone's complained about? That like Payday 3 heists are like pretty simple? Take as many hostages as possible. This is a tutorial. Okay. When an alarm goes off, it's only a matter of minutes, sorry, before the first wave of enemies arrives. At that point, it's essential that you stop what you're doing and tie up as many civilians as possible. This really is launch Payday 3, back when like everyone was like, holy shit, we need to trade. Guys, we need to trade. We're not gonna make it through this heist if we don't have 1 million first aid kits. Guys, we need to trade. It's always worth releasing at least one hostage for an extra 10 seconds during the negotiation phase. To be fair, I would probably say that's fair, to be honest. Like, if you actually like care about it and you have like the skills, like releasing one for like an extra like 10 seconds isn't like that bad of an idea realistically. Depends on the heist though, because like some heists it goes on anyway, but you need to be able to trade them for medkits and revives. Revives? Oh yeah, no, I forget that you have to trade. Wait, you don't have to, but you can trade people for revives. That's so irrelevant that I forgot that was even a feature. Wow, holy shit. If you're playing with us, try to stick together with at least one team as often as possible. Yeah, that's fair. Whether you're spotting guards and cameras to one another, that is kind of not how. I don't think you need to stick together in stealth. In loud, I would argue, like, sure, but like in stealth? In loud, it's a lot less relevant nowadays. Like, I think when the game came out, like, playing in twos used to make a lot more sense. Because, like, all it took was, like, you know, walking into a room with a shit ton of cops and being like, oh, whoops, well, I'm dead now. And that's it. Whereas if you had someone with you, then, you know, they could at least revive you and, like, get you out of the situation. Nowadays, like, you have so much survivability, I don't think it really matters. Like, the only thing that it matters for is cloakers. That's it. And maybe, like, if you don't have weapons or, like, a build, like, that's capable of killing a bulldozer very fast, maybe a bulldozer? Those are the only two situations off the top of my head where you would need to like play with someone else in like modern Payday 2. Oh, let's be fair, this is for launch Payday 2. I need to be thinking about it in regards to launch Payday 2, not modern Payday 2. But also, this is the first result when you search for Payday 3 guide. So, if you're looking up Payday 3 guide today, and this is the first result, it's kind of not relevant. A lot of this isn't relevant. Extracting a shield to find a firing angle. You didn't really need to deal. You could just shoot through the visor. Like, the visor, like, armor threshold until this last update was so low that it didn't really matter that much. If something looks important, it probably is. The franchise is famous for its attention to detail. Depends on what kind of attention to detail you mean. I think Payday 3 is the most, like, attention to detail the heists we've ever had. Whenever you see something just a little bit conspicuous, more conspicuous than the average set piece, make a note of it. I don't know about that. Most heists have hidden passcodes and hints hiding in plain sight. Yeah, write it down. Write it down on a notepad with a pen so that you can refer back to it. Move loot between assaults. You can move them during assaults as well. Like, cops don't really, like, move them that much. Unless you're, like, really not paying attention to them. Tenacious D players can score big payouts by taking the time to secure all the loot on a heist. Even, like, launch Payday 3, I don't think the, like, extra loot was necessarily worth the extra time. I think there were only, like, a few heists where everything was, like, so close together that it made sense to just go for everything. Communicate. I don't think I've ever communicated in Payday 3. Except for, like, back around like January 2024, when like I was sort of like meeting people for the first time, playing as a group, and like that group was like very communicative. But like outside of that particular group, I don't think I've ever been like I don't think any group that I've played with has ever been like that communicative. It's mostly just been that we've just kind of been doing what we need to do, and like if someone gets into like a fucked up situation, they might say like, oh, I need help, and that's kind of the most you get. It's not like that complex. You don't need to like, who is picking plan out who is picking locks? Who is spotting guards and cameras? Who the fuck is doing this? I was just about to scroll down and then I realized, on any difficulty above hard, you will not survive without teamwork? Very hard is baby mode. What are you talking about? Even at launch, you could solo very hard with bots and have absolutely no difficulty at all. Overkill was the only difficulty that actually had difficulty to it, and even then, like, if you were playing with a group that knew what they were doing, it wasn't hard. Even if you don't have a mic, you can wait, the game didn't have VoIP until, like, last year. Until, like, late last year. What do you mean? And nobody plays with mic turned on anyway. Everyone has VoIP turned off. Communication is especially important when it comes to keycards and other mission items. Okay, that's fair. There's no right or wrong way to play, valid, but the game makes it easy to assign team roles and select the best skills for your chosen approach. I have never played in a lobby where people have to assign team roles. Payday 3 is a game that rewards players to take the time to learn the ins and outs of individual heists, as well as the game as a whole. Yeah, to a new player, a team of experienced heisters could look at the lever on the power of sorcery. I mean, yeah. Okay, you know, to be fair, yeah, like, given some of the shit that we've done when we've played this game, yeah, pretty much. Like, when we were ramming the fucking, like, branch bank, like, pre-vault area doors open, yeah, that's basically sorcery. There have been a lot of weird tricks like that over the course of the game's life so far, where it's basically sorcery. It might take a little trial and error to get everything just right, but practice makes perfect. Relay loot bags. Each heist requires more bags than even a full team can carry in one go, so you have to make your way back and forth, or just move them all at once? Together? Don't move them one at a time? That is an awful idea. Nobody has ever done that. Coordinated teams who are the way of the map could have said, pass bags to one another along the route. I've never seen anyone do this. Have one player bag everything up, then move the bags one by one to a window What? I've never seen anybody do this. I have never seen people create like a conga line of loot bags. That is not a thing that happens. Use micro cameras to check passwords. Wait, is this like actual tech? Hold on. Intended purposes track guard movements. I think the intended purpose is for you to track anything you want. Like you can just place them somewhere and then have eyes on that area whenever you want to. Like, I don't know about tracking guard movements necessarily. It's like the only intended purpose. Because you can place them through doors. Like, that's an intended mechanic. Unless you've got a great memory or willing to take your hand off the controller to jot down a note. Forgetting or misremembering information can slow heist. Oh, like Mannequin. Mannequin does that. Jot down a note. So that would heist down and put you in danger. By simply placing a microcamera in front of the information you need to remember, you can just check your phone. That's true. Shoot out bulldozer faceplates. Who is not doing this? Machine gun wielding? This might be the worst thing I've read in this guide so far. To be fair, I guess this is like a good thing to say for people that maybe are new to Payday. Because if you're new to Payday, you might not necessarily know that you have to shoot the faceplate a lot to get it to break. So that is, I think, a good thing to put in a guide, probably. Having a silence weapon allows you to destroy cameras and pick off guards. You still shouldn't be doing this. You should not be destroying cameras. Playing with a team is often best to have at least one player stay on master. Like, you know what? That is fair. That is entirely fair. I think that is a good recommendation, especially for, like, if someone's new to the game. They should stay unmasked so they are, like, less of a liability and can kind of, like, watch what other players are doing to learn more about, like, how they should actually be playing. And, like, it gives them more leeway to kind of like make mistakes. This is good advice. If you're not sure what you should be doing in a self heist, stay unmasked. If you don't know what you're doing and 3 people are messed up, you can still stay unmasked anyway because they probably know what they're doing, and staying unmasked can give you unique advantages. Randomized features don't change if you start the heist. True.
Remember when they said they would make every retry randomized for overkill only?
Oh my god, they did say that. Remember when they said they were going to add the play again button? Everything you need to know about hostages. You can take hostages in Payday 3. Whoa! How to tie up hostages. Hold the button. Get them on the ground. Okay, to be fair, when I first started playing, I had no fucking clue how to shout at civilians. You have to get them on the ground, just gonna be pointing a gun and yelling. On PC, just by pressing them to the last button. That is actually good advice because unless you play all the tutorials, which the game only forces you to play the loud one, you will not know how to fucking do this. This is not obvious at all. I don't know. I genuinely had no fucking clue how to do it when I started playing. I was pressing every fucking button. The middle mouse button was the last thing on my mind. I did not think it would be the fucking ping button. Why is it the ping button? Security employees are less likely to shoot at you since they want to keep the hostages alive. That's technically kind of true, but I think this is just something they made up because that's how they thought it worked. Technically, the shotgunners will try to avoid shooting their shotgun in the presence of civilians, and dozers do this too. It's kind of inconsistent and sometimes they'll just shoot you anyway. They will typically try to pull out a pistol and then shoot you with the pistol instead, but I feel like security and police. I don't think security are affected. I think it's just shotgunners and dozers that are affected. Maybe it does kind of like lower the like chance of enemies shooting a little bit, but it's like if it does, it's not really noticeable. Dozers and like shotgunners, absolutely though, it absolutely has an effect on them. You can also trade hostages with the authorities to tie them up and then hold the button. Yep. Buy you more time, but new resources such as med packs and that has never been a thing in any version of the game. After a certain number of hostages are traded, the timer will stop going up. No? You can also take the manager as a human shield and force them to open locked doors on specific heists on specific doors. That's very specific. This is how you disable lockdowns and alarms? I didn't realize you could disable alarms in this game. What the fuck does that mean? Genuinely, I'm trying to think of what that could even be referring to, and I have no fucking clue. Sometimes a civilian might get caught in the crossfire, or you might get a little too trigger happy and kill someone for making too much noise. This can cause a couple of problems, so it's best avoided. Each civilian casualty costs you, it costs you like 10% or something. It's like a percentage of the payout that you would have gotten. That's what you lose. You don't lose a fixed number. That is not how that works. Is that just because that's the number they got? Yeah, 29,300. So they just assumed it was always 29,300. No, it's like 15% or like 10% or like it's something like that. It's like a percentage of your total payout, not including loose cash, which adds up if you go around 10 to killing people. Yeah, up to a max of like 70% or something. I think it's 5% per hostage actually, because it's I remember it caps at 14 hostages, and if 70%, I know 70% is the max, so that must mean it's 5% per hostage. Payday 3 streamlines its skill system by making most skills interact with one of 3 buffs: Rush, Grit, and Edge. Oh boy, we're talking about this? Okay. Controversial. By focusing on one of these bonuses to get the most out of your chosen build, you can dramatically increase your chances of success on a given heist. Since the timer is usually quite short, they always last 20 seconds. I don't know what you mean by usually quite short, it's always the same length. Well, your exact build is up to you. Try focusing on the following skill sets to get the most out of your favourite bonus. Oh god, I'm gonna have to actually like check hold on. Edge mower? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It has stuff to do with edge, yep. Sharpshooter? That does have stuff to do with edge, I believe, yep. Yep. Enforcer? Enforcer's edge and grit though, it's not just one, it's both. Oh, it's listed under both. Okay. Gunslinger is edge, yep. Tactician is edge, is it? I guess it technically has edge with coup de grace, that's like it. And I guess tactician basic. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Crush. Infiltrator, yep. Escapist. Escapist is like everything though, right? Like Escapist is all 3. You sprint in 3 seconds to gain rush, you can slide to gain edge. You can turn edge into grit. So you can turn your rush into edge, then edge into grit. You can use rush to avoid stagger. You can use grit to slide into people. As long as you have any buff, you can sprint through doors. Like, Escapist should realistically be in all 3 categories here. Grifter? Those are all rush based, yeah, that makes sense. Medic is grit? Yeah, I guess. It's kind of all 3 again though, like only for tryout. I guess it's more like grit and rush more than anything. Tank is grit, yeah, that makes sense. Enforcer is grit, yeah, that makes sense. CQC Specialist? I don't remember what CQC Specialist was at launch is the problem. That's Rush and Grit. It should also be under Rush then. So the categories are like mostly okay, but they're a bit weird. Like these are not very... It also doesn't tell you what skills you should be taking to like make any like specific builds around these. It just says try focusing on the specific skill sets, and it just lists all of these, and it's like fine, I guess, but it could be a bit better. Okay, so this is a launch overkill weapons, remember. This is not this is not going to be overskill overkill weapons. These are equipped in the 3rd slot separate from primary. It's not really a 3rd slot because you can't like keep it. People want a 3rd weapon slot, but I don't think that's going to be added. As they're more like special abilities. I mean, that's true nowadays. They were just kind of like unique weapons, like special weapons back then. Once it's full, a prompt will appear. When you press prompt, a package will be delivered in front of you. Wait, I mean, okay, wait, hold on. This is true today. Back then, this was not true. Wait, this was written back in September 2023. It could spawn like a mile behind you, depending on the heist. If you like taking hostages and fighting words of cops, the grenade launcher is... What? If you like taking hostages, the grenade launcher is perfect. The sniper rifle is still a loud weapon, but it's better for long-range builds. You can use it in any build. There's no limit to like how far you can shoot it. Like you don't have to be a certain distance to shoot it. It has like barely any fucking spread, so like you can shoot at close range pretty confidently, like hip fire. You can take out snipers from afar and hold back green sniper using the red fox to kill snipers. That sounds like such a waste of a red box. Payday 3 introduces a new currency called C-Stacks, which can be used to make in-game purchases. They work a bit differently than anything you've likely seen before. They're just an in-game currency. That is all they are. What do you mean they work a bit differently from anything you've likely seen before? C-Stacks are a fictional cryptocurrency. Oh, thank you for specifying they were fictional. I was about to go out and fucking buy C-Stacks in real life. Importantly, C-Stacks are not a premium currency. A lot of people thought they would be. C-Stacks can be purchased from XII-R. I completely forgot that was... Wait, is it XII-R? Wait. Oh, let me double check. Is it? What a fucking weird name. You can buy up to 11 of each pack on each timer cycle, though doing so is very expensive. No, you can buy an infinite number. You can buy as many as you want. It's just that it caps the price at a certain point. There's no limit. Currently, the main use of C-Stacks is to buy powerful preset weapons. They're not powerful. They are not powerful. A lot of them aren't that great, I'll be honest. 9 tips for playing solo. From games like Sly Cooper all the way to the much more graphic GTA series. There are plenty of different skills for points into to the point of it getting a little overwhelming. Part of what you choose depends on, and it's not really overwhelming because you can only choose like ammo specialist and medic when you start playing. Like you have to unlock everything. I think the fact that like you don't have access to everything from the start is actually a good thing in that sense, because it means that you don't just get overwhelmed with like every single skill in the game immediately. Like you get to like kind of explore them like as you unlock them. It means that you actually like have a chance to experience the different skills and like what they can do before you kind of like the game fully opens up and it's like, okay, now I can choose whatever I want. I think that is actually kind of like an okay design choice. It's just that the way it's done, I don't think is great. Like needing to like research a skill and then level up all the skills in that line is kind of whatever, but the core idea of like limiting players to like a certain number of skills and then giving them more as they progress is fine. I think that's totally fine. There are still some great skills for solo play regardless. Skills like manipulator. Which one's manipulator? Hold on, I'm trying to think. Oh, that's just the line, the whole line. Okay. Infiltrator and... Infiltrator? For stealth, I guess? Yeah, that's fair. And quick fingers. So we have skills like a skill line, and an actual skill. Okay. That's just a strange list. We'll make sure you stay on... I would have said like medic. Combat medic is one of the best skills in the game for solo play. And just for like co-op play, just in general, like combat medic is one of the best skills in the game. Paragon field surgery will keep you alive and healthy for a long amount of time. Oh man, field surgery. Remember field surgery? Remember when they fucking axed field surgery for walking pharmacy? I remember. Plus, if you have an point, skills like tank and mower are great when things get hairy. You know, like take and deal like damage in equal parts. Mower? Oh, that's how my phone will replenish. Okay.
Fucking tank haste.
Is these ones, which, yeah, fair enough. Look, I made it. Wait. I was just about to say, I remember what I unironically remember tank haste being good, but wait, hold on. Whenever one of your armor chunks breaks. Shield? Hello? I think shield armor with like tank haste could actually go kind of fucking hard. Wait. Whenever one of your armor plates breaks, gain or refresh grit. What if I drop medic ace to take tank ace instead? That's like a psycho move that I would do. I forget security guards are so terrible at shooting, that's not gonna work. What the fuck? I have never, not once in my life, seen that happen. What the fuck is that? Why did I fly? What the fuck? Is that reproducible? You get grit. Okay, yeah, so tank ace is like actually kind of base now. Utilize your bots. The best player is better than a bot, but bots are better than the worst players. That is such a funny thing to put in a guide. Oh my fucking god. If you're tired of singing a random squad, bots aren't always a bad idea. You just have to know how to use them. Launch bots were so bad though. Like launch day bots sucked ass. They died to a single sniper shot. If a bulldozer walked up, they just dropped dead instantly. They couldn't like stay like in front of a crowd for longer than a second. If you ran off to do an objective, the bots might just stand there and fucking get shot to death. Whereas actual players will try to take cover. So like, they will play better now. No, bots still don't do that. They will still just stand out in the open and take shots. It's just they have like, what, like 2,000 health now? Yeah, they have 2,000 health. Yeah, they literally just like stand out in the open and fucking... I played a solo No Rest for the Wicked a few days ago. All 3 bots were just standing in the middle of the street. Just standing there. They were constant, like one of them would go down, then they would revive that bot, and then another one would go down, and then they would revive that bot, and then another one would go down, and they would revive that bot. That kept happening for like 30 seconds straight until they all eventually went down. I walked over to see what was happening. They were just standing in the middle of the street, and around them was a triangle with 3 bulldozers just staring inwards at them. They were being like bukkakied by 3 bulldozers at once, and they were just tanking it. They were just standing in the middle of the street. Pretty much all the cops in the assault were there as well, just like shooting at them as well. So it was like the entire like brunt of an entire like police assault plus 3 bulldozers at point blank, and they were just standing in the middle of the street. They weren't fucking doing anything, and they survived for like 30 seconds like that. Just reviving each other. They haven't improved the AI at all. Their solution is to just make them tanky as shit. That is what they're doing to fix it. And the funny thing is, because of how tanky the bots are now and the fact they can revive each other, they work really well as like just a distraction. Like you can just like leave them somewhere, run off like to the other side of the map. You will not have any cops following you for ages because they will all just be focusing on the bots, which are just like standing in the same place, confused, getting shot. Like, the bots don't react, so they don't really do much. They just kind of stand there, look pretty, and take back shots constantly. That's all they do. While your mask and firearms are the main part of your equipment, they're not the only thing you have at your disposal. What, your mask? What, do you, like, throw your mask at the cops? What page is this? Every enemy type and how to beat them. Police force. This is just every enemy. The weak point for any regular enemy is the head. That is the weak point for every enemy in the game.
Nader belts.
You can shoot a nader in the belt, or you can shoot them in the head. And if you shoot them in the belt and you're too close, you're just gonna stun yourself. So I would argue, just shoot them in the head. Just shoot everyone in the head. It's easier. The shield unit is one of the most common special enemies you'll face in Payday 3. Technically, they're not specials, they're called uncommons. If you watch the dev diaries, you would know that they're considered uncommon, and also in the game internally, they are considered uncommon. Sabotage Squad. I forget these guys are even in the game. They can be identified by their black uniforms with gold helmets and accents. Bullets are the best way to deal with the Sabotage Squad. No shit. They have basic armor and can be they are literally identical to regular SWAT. The only thing that's different is their appearance and what they do. They are just a normal SWAT. And when heavy SWAT come in, there are heavy SWAT variants too. They are exactly the same. They are exactly the same model, even. Fun fact, this is not a unique model. This is literally the normal SWAT model, but it's just recolored. Like, in the actual, like, files, there's, like, a color, like, assigned to, like, each, like, variant. It's literally a palette swap. That's what it is. It's a palette swap. Hostage rescue team. These guys are also palette swaps. Zappers, known as tasers in previous Payday games, are electrified special units that attempt to shock you. They can be identified by the signature yellow on their armor. That is green, my dude. Quite clearly green. Just like every other enemy, the way to deal with them is you shoot them. Who would have guessed? Naders can be instantly killed by shooting the grenades on their chest, similar to Zapper's battery, but lethal. They will also do damage to any enemies or they don't do damage to players, they stun players. I don't know if they do damage to enemies nearby either. Dozers have earned their fearsome reputation for being so difficult to take down, but they aren't unkillable. In their armor is the visor. The most consistent method of damaging dozers is to focus fire on the visor until it breaks and exposes the head. It's a saying, okay? It's a saying. Cloakers use stealth and speed to blindside you before you can react. They give out a shrill yodel-like war cry. A shrill yodel-like war cry. I am going to start describing cloakers like this. This is so funny. Oh my fucking god. If their attack lands, you'll be immediately knocked to the ground and forced to watch helplessly as the cloaker beats you to a pulp. This is like a funny way of describing cloakers. What the fuck? The best defense against cloakers is teamwork, or staying away from doorways and standing in the middle of an open room because you have more time to shoot them safely. Hinges from Payday 2. Some players took issue with Payday 2 night missions like Framing Frame featuring a black screen in some areas. I have never played Framing Frame and thought, man, it's too dark. Who has played Framing Frame and gone, man, I wish it was brighter? NPCs look more natural. Debatable. Have you seen the guard faces? Enhanced shadow, this is just lighting again.
I love the heist where you make powder for adult parties.
Yes, I know exactly which heist you're talking about. I loved the heist in Payday 2 where you rob a warehouse. You know that heist, the one where you rob a warehouse? I love that one. With Payday 3, you could complete heist without letting guards. You could do that in Payday 2. Utilizing melee. With Payday 3, utilizing melee. This article was written October 7th, 2023. More accessible. One of the criticisms of Payday 2 was the challenging learning curve. Payday 3 still has a challenging learning curve because it doesn't explain anything about how the game works. Top 10 weapons. Number 10, the XII-R. It's a versatile all-around weapon that you can use to do pretty much whatever you want. Available at level 100, this beast is a perfect backup weapon for any situation you might be in if you need to shoot your way out of trouble. This weapon will serve you well every way you use it. So the XII-R is available at level 100, so some of us might not have access to it yet. So let's move on. Signature 40, or Sig 40, is the default weapon that you'll get early in the game. But for a basic weapon, this is amazing. The secondary weapon is accurate and it has a good fire rate, so you could hardly ask for more. You can choose several different upgrades and options of this weapon to make it more powerful or make it more stealthy and quieter, depending on what you need to do. This is a great precision weapon that's good for shooting enemies in the head, taking out cameras, and performing special tasks. You won't spray the room with bullets, but you will get fairly quick, accurate shots. The model weapon is 8th. That is crazy. Okay. This is a great basic weapon that can be customized to suit your needs. In its original state, this gun has a lot of impact. It's also highly versatile, so you can customize it to do exactly what you need it to do. You can even take out snipers because it has good range on it. You can hit it with like any weapon in the game. The Strike with an E7. This weapon is small and lightweight, but that is the Sig 40. The Strike E7 holds. The Strike E7 holds a lot of ammo and does plenty of damage as long as you use a lot of those bullets. SG Compact Act 7. That is not a gun in the game, and that is also the PC9. The PC9. Okay, no. So the PC9 is okay. So it does actually mean the Compact 7. Okay, so the PC9. This is the first submachine gun you'll get in the game, and it's going to become a favorite right away. Is it? I don't actually remember. This gun has a low recoil and fires bullets rapidly. This is like the same description as this. Hold on. The KU-59. Oh, the AK. I'm glad that's in the top 10. That's actually a really good weapon. This assault rifle is likely to become a go-to weapon the moment you get it. Modeled after the popular AK-47, it's the AKM, but sure. This weapon has good aiming, good handling, and a rapid rate of fire. It's not that rapid. Like, it's full auto, but like, it's like, yeah, okay. It's good for both precision and spray shooting. This weapon is versatile, and it fires bullets powerfully. In other words, you will end up using this one a lot. I shot it. SA-A114. A144. It's a perfect starter marksman rifle that is reliable and accurate. Keep this handy for all your long-range sharpshooting because it's a solid weapon choice. The Mamba MGL. This is an overkill weapon. Okay, thank God they acknowledge that. Which means it does massive damage and it's a grenade launcher which holds 6 rounds at a time. This weapon does a whole lot of damage and if fire all 6 rounds. Please don't tell me number 1 is a Red Fox. What? This is a shitpost.
This has to be a meme.
This is a shitpost. This is not real. They're putting the signature 403 above the Mamba, above the SA, above the AK. Might be the best pistol in the entire game. Okay, well, let me just quickly make a build. 403. This is gonna be so ass. 403. What did it say? What did it say? I think the AK was, oh no, the SA was the best primary that it recommended. To be fair, this is actually not like too far off like launch, like meta builds, I don't think. We'll go back to 2023 with this one. 403, Mamba, SA. Those are the top 3. I'm gonna use the AK though, that's a throwback. The AK is a real throwback. Top 10 skill, there are 2 top 10 skills. Okay, so cutting shot, okay, you can tell this is launch Payday 3. What does cutting shot even do now? I don't remember. It doesn't have a scope. You can't use that. Enforcer. Valid. Ace it. Okay, Enforcer aced. Based. This is old misdirect. Oh my fucking God. You know what? That's funny. I'm gonna take misdirect. Walk the walk? The best skill for stealth. Okay, I guess it's for stealth, yeah. Actually, you know what? Shot. Fuck it. I'm taking all the best skills. I have never played this game before. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take all the skills that it recommends. So, misdirect, cutting shot, walk the walk. Okay. Armor up. Sentries? This is gonna be such a fucked build. Oh my God. Any of the other perks that will apply to both sentries create. Okay, so it wants you to like actually take other skills. Okay. So I guess this is gonna be a sentry build? So I'll just take actual skills that make them good, I guess. I'm not gonna take spin cycle. Fuck spin cycle. You'll need to find alternatives such as the escapist base skill. Hold on. Escapist basic. Escapist basic. Hold on. Dual sentries. Expose. I guess I'm running flashbangs now. Heavy hip fire. Oh my fucking God, that means I get gunslinger. Wait, hold on. Wait, heavy hip fire. Wait, what did they know? Wait, hold on. This is base as fuck. Why is this in the top 10, like, best skills? Oh no. barrel replenish?
Which one let you shield bash again?
That was heavy hipfire. That's why I'm saying it's based as fuck. Like, they picked the skill that we slept on for like months. Okay, so ammo funnel replenish, great. The infamous combo that is back. It's back in full force. I'm gonna also take from the hip, just because I can, and I'm also gonna take Gunslinger Ace. I have 1 skill point to spend. What can I even get that would actually benefit this build? Maybe... I don't have an infinite source of throwables. I have expose, so I need flashbangs. I don't have infinite throwable. I'm gonna need, shit, I don't know what icon it is. I'm gonna need frugal thrower. 10 best weapon mods, sorry, 8 best weapon mods. Wait, hold on, wait, whoa. Rail barrel, okay. Can be added to multiple weapons, including the AK. I am using the AK. I should probably just make a new AK. I'm gonna make a new AK. Hold on. Okay, yeah, rail barrel. The rail barrel extends your range of the weapon, increases accuracy. No, it doesn't say that. Oh, it's spread? Actually, I guess it was spread. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's not really accurate. That's spread. Yeah. Barrel is the go-to option for the AK, which is the best assault rifle in the game. It says it. I'm using better. The barrel is the go-to option. Weapon hits harder. It doesn't increase the damage. It increases the damage drop-off, like, ranges, but yeah, okay. The rail barrel is a good fit. Silencers. Doesn't say which one, it just says silencers, so I just have to pick a silencer. I believe cylindric is the one that I always pick because it decreases spread, so I'm gonna slap that on there. Viewpoint sight. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not even gonna read the reasoning for this one yet. It zooms targets by a 1.3 ratio, but that's not the good part. The sight reduces targeting and overall swap speed by 5, which means the weapon actually becomes faster. What? It doesn't. It decreases swap speed. No, that means it makes it worse. It adds 5 to screen shake amplitude and 10 to overall gun kick, meaning the effects of those problems go down. That's true. Probably. I don't remember the exact numbers, but that's probably true. CQC barrel. Wait, so the CQC barrel is better than the rail barrel? But this doesn't have a CQC barrel. I guess the tread grip is the equivalent of the CQC barrel, right? So I guess I need to go back to the tread grip. Okay. To use this modification, you'll sacrifice distance for power or make shots hit. That is just not true. The competitor's compensator. Payday 3 players rave about the competitor's compensator, which can be added to multiple assault rifles, submachine guns, and light machine guns. Competitor's compensator. I don't see the competitor's compensator anywhere. This might help. It provides faster recovery, quicker reload speed, and lower recoil. Okay, that doesn't help. This modification takes away nothing from the weapons it is added to, lowering none of the stats and only increasing the weapon's ability. My god, this sounds overpowered. Quicker firing speed? So, let me get this right. Let me get this straight. The competitor's compensator is a barrel extension in Payday 3 that provides faster recoil recovery, faster reload speed, lower recoil, faster firing speed. That is a no downside. Why aren't we all using this? Ranged barrel on the... The revolvers have ranged barrels. When it says handguns, it means the revolvers. Stub grip. Okay. Oh, so stub grip. I would argue that the stub grip is just always worse than the cylinder grip if you want to do hip fire, but most of the pre-made weapons in the game... Wait, what is this saying? Wait. It's one of the most popular grips in the game, often serving as a go-to upgrade for weapons. Many of the pre-made weapons have the sub-grip because it increases bullet spread when firing from the hip. That is not desirable. This grip adds a little extra killing power. Extended mag. Okay, that makes sense. That actually does make sense. Best cosmetics. What does that mean? Wait. The squinty eyes and big arched eyebrows help to really create that sinister villain look. The mask is black and white, which makes it even more You're supposed to paint it. That's why it's black and white. That's not... okay. This mask makes you shudder a bit every time you see it. The colours of the mask are perfect, and the expression is just adorable enough to make it disturbing to look at every time you see it. If you're being disturbed by this, like, apple with bloody handprints on its face, you should, like, probably play a different game.
Take that shit off my screen now because I start crying.
This is such a nothing mask. Why is this here? This mask is terrifying due to its plainness. The eyes are a deep, dark black. They gaze at you with unfathomable malice, and it's positively frightening. The little jewels added in this, but those are bullet holes. What? This mask looks amazing even without colour. I would like to point out, by the way, this was a best cosmetics guide. These were all masks. So according to that, like, none of the suits or gloves, I guess, are good. So just don't use them. And mask the unwitnessed. Where's unwitnessed? Do I have money? I don't have money. Well, cool. According to this, none of the cosmetics are good except for the masks, and the best mask is the unwitnessed. So it never mentioned armor.
Maybe in the solo build.
Oh, maybe in the, that's true. Maybe in the solo build. Hold on. Northwest P9 is a great all-rounder. Signature 40, frag grenades, medic bags. At launch, this would have been such a mean build. Nobody would have run this. Light ballistic lining. That is actually kind of a little based, I think. Especially because I think at launch, 2 chunk and 1 chunk had a very similar regen time. So you weren't really like losing much by using 2 chunk over 1 chunk. So this actually isn't that bad of a suggestion, I don't think.
Also launch armor up giving 2 plates always.
That's true, yeah. That's actually true, yeah. Launch armor up giving 2 chunks back means that there was basically no reason to ever run 1 chunk, yeah. I guess that means I need some variant of 2 chunk. I don't know what the fuck I want. Good thing I have every single combination just ready to go. If I was based, I would do like resistant adaptive. That sounds kind of funny. And the regen time on that is what, 2.5? It never mentioned tools at all.
I think it mentioned microcams at some point.
Oh, it has mentioned microcams, you're right. This is the fucking build. This is so bad. The thing is, this probably isn't terrible these days. If you were to run this at launch, like, you would get absolutely fucked from this. Heist guides. Maybe these will be good. How to enter the bank. Okay, the stealth thing is basically just play the heist as normal, but specifically cut the teller desk power because that's the one on the first floor that's always there. What about road rage? How to escape the armored truck heist. Activated to call the helicopter, serving from the north side. On your right as you exit the truck, or the south side on your left. Isn't that wrong? Isn't as you exit the truck on your right? I'm pretty sure that's south. If you have a clear path, start moving the bags under the country. Okay, so move bags to wrong side of bridge before helicopter arrives. This is gonna be so optimal. So, dirty ice. I feel like we're probably not gonna do more than 3 heists. I'm gonna leave it there for now for the heist guides. Okay, let me see if I can get like Nico or something.
I don't think anyone's awake right now.
There are so many people online. There's no way people are asleep. What time is it? It's not that late in like the US of A. Maybe Nico will like get bored of Left 4 Dead and then decide if he wants to, I don't know, knock his like fucking dick against the wall. I don't know. It can't be that hard to find 2 other people willing to play this game.
Yeah, what if I send like Sir Crackable an invite?
Oh my fucking god, that'd be crazy. If we got Sir Crackable in here, what the fuck? Just tell him, okay, right, this is your role. You're gonna you're gonna fucking open the manager's office through the outside window and climb in. That's your role in this heist.
That's what you're fucking doing.
Why is everyone offline on Steam? I know they're not offline on Steam because I can see them playing games on Discord. Why are people avoiding us? What have we done wrong? Did you miss the reading? You missed most of it, but now we're at the point where we're trying to do fucking Branch Bank, Road Rage, and Dirty Ice the way that the guide recommended, and we need fucking 2 more people, but nobody plays this fucking game anymore. We can't find 2 people. Yeah, you can join. Like, at this point, I'll take anyone.
Am I on casing duty? Or am I the muscle?
I don't know. That's a good point. It did say we need to discuss what's happening and who has what role. So we need to figure out like what role you have. I shouldn't be going into the lobby because I'll just have an insatiable urge to kill everyone. I mean, so if you do the roof, that's not like too far off just like climbing through the window, right? That's like basically the same. Wait, that means we need the QR code because we're not going in through that window. We're going in through the roof and fucking downstairs. Okay, so whoever's on downstairs needs to climb into the manager's office from the outside, mask up to climb in first of all, and then search the documents, find the QR code. So that the person who goes in through the roof can access the 2nd floor. Okay, right, that's that figured out. Who's gonna be sneaking around inside? That's the question.
I got 4 chunks. It's probably a little unoptimal for me to do.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, you can. That's a good point. It doesn't matter if you get caught because you can be unmasked, so that's fine. So you can be on the 2nd floor duty. I guess I'll do the fucking manager's office. Yeah, I guess that means you would either have to sit in the lobby or go through the parking lot door. Do you think we should just like have like a fourth random? Wait, what's the point in going through the manager's office window if we're gonna have someone going through the parking lot anyway? That makes no sense.
To search the documents in the manager's room. To search the documents.
Oh, that's true. It's a search for the documents. You're right. Okay, that makes sense.
We need to find the documents. Take.
Yeah, if it goes loud, someone has to camp in the parking lot the whole time. Because it said, go to the parking lot and wait for the thermite, and it never said to leave. So if it lands on the roof, you just sit in the parking lot, you don't leave. Remember, we need to discuss this. It said communication is important.
We need to communicate. We need to communicate throughout this whole heist.
Yeah, for the whole...
The whole heist. No, we need to be communicating.
The whole heist. The whole heist is important. We need to communicate the whole heist. So, I'm doing manager's office, you're doing roof. Hasho can do either of the other two. Alright guys, follow the plan. Also, we need to cut the teller desk power specifically. Unless the other power box spawns on the first floor, in which case we can do that one. But if it spawns on the second floor, we need to do the teller desk power. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's going in the lobby! He's doing the lobby chat! He knows!
He knows the play. He has the play.
He knows the tech. Okay.
He did the casing mission.
He read the instructions. He knows the plan. Right. Okay. So I'm doing the window. Okay.
I'm gonna cry. I tried sliding in casing mode too. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. This is important.
Right. There we go. I'm messing up. I'm doing the documents. Oh, it's the QR code as well. That's perfect. Well, that's actually perfect. What the fuck? Have you looked on the box? Taking point. Oh. Good job. Keep going. This sucks. This fucking sucks.
He can see this too. It's the best part. He can see it.
Okay, so it looks like it's actually on the second floor, the power box. So we need to do the teller one. Said. I can't leave this room now, by the way. Looks like a waste stop sign. He's actually gonna go do it. He's actually doing it.
He's reading this shit. He can see all this garbage.
He's reading all of this shit that we're saying. I'm gonna be AFK for a sec. Taking a shit? What the fuck?
Taking a shit?
That's incredible. Oh my god. We haven't even killed a single guard. This is going surprisingly, like, smoothly, all things considered.
This is so fucking working! While this guy's squeezing out a log, we're, like, actually doing this.
It should be about to turn, I think. Oh, save. Oh, there we go. Oh, we saw you. That's fine, I can get him.
Compromised.
Just 6, there might be a guard coming.
What next?
What need to do? It's just, we just do the rest of the objectives, I guess. I'm pretty sure like this one was basically just play it normally, except like there's a handful of like things that you need to do differently. That's it.
Does it want me to drop the manager?
Oh wait, the files! You need to search the files you find. I just found some files. Hold on.
We haven't been searching the files.
It's fine. I've got the computer on there. Oh no, I got caught. That's bad. Oh, that might be really bad. Why is this still running? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Oh, I forgot to leave guard. Oh, I fucked up. That's not leave. Wait. Ah shit, I didn't realise he was there.
That's just a guard.
Oh no, we're fine. That's not lead guard, that's just a guard. Backstabs a bit. He's playing along with it! He's playing along! Why is he playing along? The person with, with lockpicking skills needs to open the vault door. I don't know if we have someone with lockpicking skills. We didn't communicate that. We didn't communicate well enough.
We weren't communicating. We're not doing a good job of communicating very well.
You get extra loot if you open all the boxes. So you gotta open all the boxes. We need to communicate when we're opening it. We need to disarm all the die packs.
Yeah,
okay, are you ready?
Have to go in there.
Ready? Let's go.
I'm ready, boss.
Hurry! Disable the die packs.
Okay, we got all of them. Now the money isn't worthless. What's next? Where? Yeah, we just moved them to the van. Yeah.
Just move them. Okay, that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward.
Oh wait, it's outside. Oh, it's out front. Okay. Oh, this guard is still alive. Oh.
What do we do now, boss?
I don't know. Oh, wait, this window's open.
Oh.
That's 3.
God, we're so good at this game. Holy shit. It's all because we opened that window earlier. We could have done it unless we opened that window.
I think this might be the smoothest branch break we've ever done.
5 bags and counting.
And it's only taken us 15 minutes.
It's only taken us 15 minutes. Normally it takes us like an hour.
Oh,
Position compromised.
I did 20 fucking years.
Watch the guard. There's a guard. Watch the guard.
That's what we came for. But why not get some more?
I don't think anyone has ever used the fucking manager's office window to secure bags before. This might be like a first.
Got ourselves a guard.
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
wait, what does he say?
Oh. Position compromised.
Oh, he saw that guy?
Oh, he saw Buddy.
It did say in the guide that you can shoot cameras to break them about, like, alerting guards or anything, so we can just shoot
Oh.
cameras.
Position compromised.
That's a thing we can just do. That is true.
We just kinda can't.
Yeah, we can just shoot cameras, because it says that's okay.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, it's on.
Wait, what?
Fucking we lost the bonus.
Let's switch plans.
Oh, but we did it though, we did it! That actually works! It only took us like 15 minutes, yeah. We were all in custody?
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
What? 4 heists in custody, we lost 100,000! What do you mean?
What the
All
fuck?
according to plan.
What the fuck? I mean, the Gamer.com seems to be like 1 for 1 so far, I don't know. So Road Rage was, what was it? Don't pre-do the objectives.
Don't pre.
Tie
Yeah,
down
don't-
the
don't
sieves
pre.
if they spot you. Only get the steering device after the truck arrives. If we can't find all of the ramps, just pick them back up.
Just pick him back up.
Then when we open the truck, 1 player loots, everyone else shoots cops. And then we move the bags to the wrong side of the bridge because it said the wrong directions in the guide.
Maybe we get lucky.
Yeah. And then when we're leaving, we stick to the left side of the bridge.
Does the plan allow me to eat a quick churro?
I mean, you'll have time to do that while we're waiting for the truck because we're not going to be doing anything else. Speaking of Ghost Riding for Eminem, what was that thing I sent you this morning?
I was getting ready for work when you fucking sent me that shit. Hold on, this is important. I need to read this out. So at 7:14 a.m. my time, when I woke up to get ready for work, you said to me, in quotations, "It's a beta." You sent me an image of Splitgate 2 officially launching on June 6th.
Yeah, because you were saying it's a beta, so the game like not having content or like having issues is fine, even though it's releasing in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it's a beta. And then I said, I mean, it's been a few weeks, smiley face.
It's been 2 weeks.
And then you said it's literally 2 weeks, 14 days, a fortnight. Anyway, I was laughing something real quick. 1 sec.
They realize what's
I
happening.
said, that can't be good. And then you said, with your chest, call her yogurt. The way she's full of cream. Make that booty clap and listen to her scream.
Yeah,
And then I said,
I was working out some lyrics. Do you like them?
and I said,
Some
this is the most
absolute
deranged shit.
bars, some hot fire.
And then I said, this is the most deranged shit I've read all week.
I don't know what you mean. I think it's like pretty normal. I don't know where it is.
I would not
Oh, it's
trust
over
you.
there.
I would not trust you around a crowd of people. You do something really bad.
That's why I don't go around crowds of people. That and I have really bad anxiety.
I just would think you just kill people. That's what I think. I just think you'd kill people.
Fucking years.
Yeah, I am an unserial killer. That is true. Oh wait, you can't shoot through things anymore. Through shields. There we go. Wait, does this still work? Oh, you can't melee shields anymore with thingy. That sucks. Oh, I have expose! Oh my god, I forgot I have expose. Wait. I already lost my first chunk, I didn't even notice. Oh, I have sentries! Wait! Oh my fucking god, I forgot I have sentries. What? Huh? What game is this? This is Payday 3. The greatest game of— Oh, we need to pick up the wheel ramps. Pick up the wheel ramps. Hold on. Pick them up, pick them up. Oh, there we go.
I thought you said this would be optimal.
It is optimal. We're doing the optimal strat according to the Gamer.com. Oh, do we have the second wheel ramp? We don't have the second wheel ramp. There we go.
We're surrounded.
It's fine, we have sentry turrets. Did
We
it
have
just
sentry.
snipe my fucking sentry?
The sniper?
That's kind of fucked, yeah, because they shoot so fast now, like, they kind of just, like, obliterate sentries, huh?
I mean, snipers are the counter to sentries.
That's true. So true. Wait, did Nico respond? Wait. Oh, Nico's there, yeah, wait.
I was playing Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, I noticed.
see
That's
my
why I'm
game.
upset. Why would you play the worst game, Left 4 Dead 2, instead of Payday 3?
Instead of Back 4 Blood.
I'm sorry, okay?
Payday 3 is
I guess my
notoriously
sound
the
list
best co-op 4-player game ever made.
Yeah.
Can I get
The
the
best
link?
side on the planet.
Well, you missed your chance, so, That's a no. What if I just kick this other guy and, like, invite Nico?
That's so mean. That's so mean. You're at the end of the heist.
You should,
You have like 2 minutes of heist left.
to do like one of the fucking like Dark Knight quotes with before they kill the fucking clowns.
That's so mean.
Okay,
Fucking kick this
maybe we'll
fucking
throw
bastard.
in another heist then after fucking Dirty Ice as well. Maybe we'll throw in whatever the one after that is. I need to get the guide back up. Who's going in? Oh yeah, one of us needs to go in. Hold on. I'm in.
I have not played the update.
It's a good update!
It's
They
like the
didn't
game.
break more stuff like every other update in the game.
You like the update so much you gave it an bought jacket.
I literally only bought Jacket because I needed to test stuff for Goofy. I'm never gonna use Sociopath ever
Yeah,
again.
likely story.
We forgot to move the bags, that's fine. That is, I'm forgetting all my fucking keybinds because I've been playing so long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have clean slate either, huh? I need to use an armor bag.
I put one down.
There are tons of cops near them though. That reminds me actually, there was I was looking at the fucking Payday subreddit. I regret making that decision, by the way. But I was looking at the Payday subreddit. Oh, we need to stick to the left side of the bridge as well. But yeah, I was looking at the fucking Payday subreddit and I saw there was a post on there where like somebody posted something. It was like okay, first of all, it was really funny. It was Bert Anderson just like crashing out.
Oh yeah! I saw the other day he said something like, "I am
Yeah,
not suicidal."
I'm not suicidal. Yeah, that was it. He posted something about how he's not suicidal, and if he died, it's because ChatGPT killed him or something. But
No, because he's like suing OpenAI or something.
yeah. So he's like wrote a post about how like OpenAI killed him if he dies. It's not he didn't commit suicide. But yeah. So other than that, on the comments for that post, there was somebody who said like, "What social media is this?" or something because they couldn't tell what it was, and then the guy replied with, it was okay. So first of all, it was a screenshot from LinkedIn. Apparently he posted that on LinkedIn. Secondly, yeah. And the second thing is the guy that made the post responded to this guy asking like where Bo posted this with something like, oh, it's this really scary website called LinkedIn where you can get a thing called a job.
That's true. That's just true though.
It was something like that. It was really funny. That's the funniest the Payday subreddit has been in years. Right, yeah, this one had like a lot of like stuff for it. Hold on.
That one's really elaborate, yeah.
Yeah, this one was complicated. So
What's my role?
that's a good question. You get to decide. Do you want to be the person that goes in the front and takes all the loose cash, keeps an eye on the manager, and knows the employee number? Do you want to be the person that goes through a window and then just, I don't know, walks around? The person who goes through the side gates, gets the key card, and then goes into the basement directly without ever, like, we only get the one code from, like, the manager's office, from, like, the employee of the month number, and if that's right, we just go into the basement. Oh yeah, the person in the front also has to close the window shutters. Then one of the people who is kind of, like, loitering in the back, I guess, has to get the whiteboard number, use the computer to find the correct number, search literally everywhere for a QR code, and open the VIP room, and then basement person takes the red key card, and if we're in stealth, you cut the power. If we're not in stealth, you don't cut the power.
So the basement person just doesn't go inside?
Yeah, no,
Until
yeah,
they
that's a
go
good
to the
point. I don't think it actually said the basement person ever leaves the basement. Yeah, you just stay there and just like
I'm down
take
for
out
that.
to be fair, you can take out cameras. You can sit on the cameras.
I can see on the camera. Yeah, I can mark them for you.
Yeah, great. So you're gonna do the gate and then blue key card and then stand outside the door to the basement and wait until we find the code.
Yeah, I'll take a tour for me if you could.
Okay, great. Okay, so Heart-Shaped is doing window, Nico's doing basement, which I guess means, wait, that means there's, what entrance is Eddie taking, then? Wait. Because we need one person just kind of, like, loiter in the front, but then we need, like, there's another person that's just unaccounted for.
I'll provide witty banter.
Okay, yeah,
From
you
the
can,
outside.
yeah, you can just stand in the spawn.
Standing spawn. I just did it spawn. Look, dude, act like a civilian, just kind of walk around.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
you're like the
okay,
spy.
yeah. I mean, you have fortune. You're just the muscle. Oh yeah. Also, when we clean the jewelry, we can't. If it's loud and we clean the jewelry, we can't move the bags outside until after all the bags are done. Oh yeah. It also said we need to communicate everything that we do.
We need
Nico,
to
by the way.
communicate
So
the whole
we
heist.
need to like be communicating like crazy.
I'm inserting the code.
The whole heist.
That's
Wait,
the wrong code.
Wait, I thought it was actually that code. Wait, okay, never mind.
That's the wrong code. I require a new code. There's a billion near you.
I did 20
It's a
fucking
billion.
years.
I mean, Eddie's basically just a bot right now anyway, so... This loose cash isn't even, like, worth anything. Why is this in the guide? Okay.
Well, no, there's an achievement. Isn't there an achievement where you have to get all the fucking loot in the main room?
I think so, but, like, there we go, I got all the jewelry, okay. Can I grab these ones? Wait, where's the manager? Oh, fuck, I was supposed to be keeping an eye on her. Wait.
Keep an eye on the manager! You're supposed to be keeping an eye on her!
I found her. That's not her, that's a black woman. Hold on, where is she? I found her. Okay.
Father!
I found her.
Get her. She's gonna go.
It never said grab her, it said keep an eye on her.
Shit, I want to grab her, but... Can I grab her? This is so fucked. This is fucked. Oh no. Wait, this might be fine. If I could just like control people on this side of the map, this might be fine. Wait, there's only like one city. Oh shit, there's someone crossing the street.
That's another one.
You might need to mask up and just help me, I think.
I require a new code.
Apply what you learned in the
Okay, we've got
crowd
these.
control
Wait, are we actually dealing with this?
Power is down.
Kind of.
Wait, have we actually... I think there weren't that many more coming. Wait, have we actually like successfully controlled the situation?
Yeah, have we like reached the fucking like civ limit? More spawning.
So fucking stupid. I think they're spawning from like the waterfront, which is crazy. And then they just keep emerging from the water. Like I don't know how they're coming from there. I don't know where they're coming from. This is not how I was expecting to spend my whatever night this is.
That's
I
like-
came home
That
from
Steve's running
work.
away.
What?
Oh wait, what? Oh no, he's being
Wait,
chased by. He's being. No, it was a cat. It was fine. I think we're almost like done with like the main problem people.
Maybe. I came home from work. I don't know what the fuck I was expecting out of today.
I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't this. We're 9 minutes into the heist,
Look at
and all
this
we've
fucking,
done
like-
is move every single civ that spawned.
Look at this like pit of flesh.
Yeah. How are we gonna get the manager over to the... We have
Yeah,
to cross the street. What if we just, like, keep taking out the
With
civs
search,
until
by the
eventually
way.
they just stop spawning?
Fucking cable tie the entire fucking population of Manhattan. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we closed the shutters, actually. Wait, that's convenient. Wait.
Oh, that could be good.
Hold on. Wait, we're gonna need to open the back
It is search. Like you actually have to be
door,
careful.
I think. Yeah, we're gonna need to open the back door so we can get in, and then we're gonna need to somehow get the woman inside. Oh god, the civ's, like, just standing in the street, though. What? Wait, I need to move these two civs. Unless these civs are blind? No, these civs are not blind.
Eddie
Oh,
left.
Eddie died. That's a problem. We're gonna need him back because I don't think I can deal with these
My
civs.
internet keeps fucking crashing. Reporting it.
Oh no, somebody's alone.
Emma.
Wait, hold on, wait, I've got this.
Do you?
No, I got hit by a car. Fuck. It's fine. That civ there is alerted.
all
That's
you,
fine.
Emma.
I need to move this. There's someone's calling. I think. Shit.
Let's get nice and cozy.
This is bad. This is all because Eddie left. This is all his fault. I think that civ is running
Chloe,
away.
is
I think
everything
that civ
okay?
might have fled. If that civ ran away, it's over.
That's fucking twice now. My fucking internet just cut out in quick succession.
Yeah, if a civ got alerted and ran away, it's just kind of fucked, I think.
It's not like Crime Boss. We don't get a strike. We just lose.
Yeah. Oh wait, can I just walk in? Oh, that was surprisingly easy. What the fuck? Yeah, Eddie, as soon as you get back in, you need to like go back over to the flesh pile, I think.
Okay,
There are
yeah,
2
just
cards in the VIP room.
keep adding to the flush pile. There's so many people in this pile.
Good work.
Okay, I'm gonna move this woman outside across the street again. I'm gonna move her back.
We're back.
I don't feel safe. I don't trust her, like, to be here. Oh, there's a guard over
I
there.
cannot help you outside. Be careful. You're on your own.
Okay, we're
Come here,
good?
bitch.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Why is this working?
Wait, why is this what? This is the longest 30 ice of all time, but it hasn't failed yet.
Search mode anymore? Why is the league on chilling? Why is he not on search mode?
Oh, no, yeah, that just happens. Like, okay, so if...
Fucking branch back glitch.
Yeah, no, so the lead guard, like, if there's certain objectives where when you do them, he will, like, change his pathing. If you're in search and his pathing changes, he just leaves search.
I've only seen that in branch back.
Unless he spots someone and then you use like fucking like what's the one fucking skill
Oh,
that
that skill, I've never actually tried that, yeah. I imagine that probably puts him back in search, yeah.
might be the
yeah, it does. Yeah, if you like fuck up his radio, whatever the fuck that skill is, I haven't played it in
Yeah,
months.
glitch protocol? Glitch protocol, I think.
That puts him back in search.
Yeah,
Guys, I can't find the guards. Be
I've only
careful.
ever really seen it happen in, what's it called? Touch Sky is where I've seen it happen. I brought her all the way back. I brought her all the way from outside, all the way back to the flesh pile.
This back to fucking flesh is one of flesh.
This game is kind of easy, I don't know. Why people say this game's hard, but I'm gonna bring the other woman that was inside that room as well, by the way.
Be careful.
Oh, is he walking
Come
in?
in.
Wait. Oh.
Before we escape, someone has to drop an explosive.
To
in
be
the
fair,
fucking-
if we want all the loot, if we want all the money, we have to go loud.
someone has to drop a fucking grenade in this fucking pile of people.
It'd be like a fucking
I don't know,
100
that's
Sibs
definitely
kill.
grenades.
It's looking all this like the explosion, all the sibs. It might crash someone's game.
Yeah, might crash my game. Okay, bro.
Like how Lost fucking made you blue screen.
What's for the front? We're doing the rest of the bags?
Playing like 6 hours. When I was playing with you, a blue screen like right after leaving.
Clover. No Clover. Clover.
Oh my
Carl
god,
has
wait,
been spotted,
hold
guys.
on,
We're
wait.
going loud.
Imagine what'll happen when the fucking hostage rescue arrive.
Oh my god, they're all just gonna converge on this like wall of flesh. Oh my god.
Gang, we're going loud. Oh, I just got sniped. Oh my god, snipers are crazy.
Did you shoot the sniper? What does it say for loud?
The loud we just clean, that's it. We just clean, wait for the, wait for all
just
the
stay in
bags
the
to be
basement?
done, and then that's it. And then we
Okay.
call the flare.
Okay, well I'm taking my position.
Wait, just stay in the basement. Gang, I need someone to help me with the ball.
Oh yeah, we need to do the bolt, oh shit. There we go. Coordination, teamwork.
Good job.
Teamwork. We're playing on
Well
very
done, team.
anything other than hard. We need teamwork. Where was this guy? Where has this guy been all our lives?
You don't know, I feel like this is the most fun I've had with Payday 3, I don't know.
Just ever.
Just ever, yeah, I think this is the most fun
Yeah,
I've
ever.
had.
Yeah. Better than launch week. Better than fucking syntax. Better than fucking poison blue.
Whatever the shitty, like, loadout I'm using is, like, it's not that bad. Because the fucking armor is a 1.5, like, so what, like 2.5 second regen? It's, like, not that bad from, like, my normal, like, previous armor that I used to use. We had 23 minutes into the study ice, by the way. I just like to point that out. We had 23 minutes in.
You need some armor.
Oh, it's got no outline. That's
Maybe
fucked.
just a minute.
I couldn't see it. Oh, we're done. Okay, cool.
We're done.
Like
We
the
can actually
flares,
start
get it
moving.
moving. Wait, is that a... That's a mamba. Oh my god, what?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
the
flesh
best,
pile.
the
got
best
you,
weapon in the game, the mamba?
I'm ready.
Oh right, I don't know why I thought this guy was
They're
killed.
dead.
Oh my
They're dead.
Oh my god.
They're dead. They're
Oh
dead.
my god.
Do we have more? I'm just dead.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh
my
fuck,
god, I
run
killed all the
zone.
Sims as
Run
well.
zone. What does it say about if file leads?
Oh, it says that if Bile leaves, then you just have to take the water for an exit. That's fine. Two of us are in custody. Oh my god.
You're still in custody?
I killed like 100 Sims.
What's your timer at?
It's in 10 seconds. I'm almost out.
Oh, okay. Do that shit in real life, you're never getting out.
Yeah, we'll get the fucking death
One will be
penalty.
enough.
You get the death. No, depending on the state, I think the death penalty is forbidden in certain states. I could probably like do something really bad right now to see if I'd get the death penalty.
Yeah, I agree. You should go outside, like, stab a woman brutally in the street in broad daylight, and then just, like, see what happens.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I should take the life of an innocent woman and go victory for me.
Do you see anything on the behind?
Uh,
There's a bag on the top.
yeah, I don't think any of us have a shotgun, do we? Or a oh, we can call it a mamba, maybe.
We can do a mine, but I mean, it's not like,
I'm gonna
it's
die
not like
though,
it'll
I'm
take.
dead.
It's not like it'll take that long.
But I'm making gang.
Wait, how am I supposed to
Fucking miss.
hit it with it? Yeah, that's kind of awkward. That's kind of an awkward angle.
You could have shot the ground, it probably would have worked.
That's a good point. I could have probably bounced it off the floor.
You probably not done it. Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, you have a shotgun. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine.
that works.
Oh wait, I
That
had
works,
a judge. I had a judge the whole time.
You had a fucking judge, you piece of
I
shit.
had a judge. I didn't know. I didn't know. Look at this fucking thing. Does it look like a judge?
We're missing a bag, gang. We're missing a bag.
Does it fucking look like a judge to you?
For the bag.
Missing a bag? We have 32 minutes until the start of the ice.
The loud dirty eyes as well.
We gotta wait. If we want the max money.
Oh, wait.
No, I'm gonna wait.
This fucking 32-minute ass fucking dirty ice. Well, like 27 minutes was stealth.
Pit of flesh. Fucking Chuck Norris twerking.
Civilian
Fucking-
casualties 49.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
We tied up 49 people in that pile. Under the surface?
Yeah, what about art gallery?
So summarize, one person sneaks through the entrance and opens all the side doors so the rest of us can walk in and look for QR codes. After we get the QR codes, we start opening rooms. We have to open all the rooms with QR codes. We can't go to the roof. Then we do E1 first, cut all the glass. Make sure you cut all the glass. It says cut all the glass. Then we do cum paintings, and then we do Fiji Mermaid. Okay.
Fuck it, open main entrance.
Oh, open it. That's convenient. We need to go through the main entrance. Hold on.
Gonna be useful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna make it easier for the one lucky soul to infiltrate and open the doors.
Wait, who's
Not
doing
it.
that?
Yeah, I don't know who's
no,
doing
they-
that. Okay, well, it's having me or heart shape then.
He'll do that.
Everyone choose a different one.
Okay, we all go to a different entrance? Okay. The guard is right here, by the way.
Fucking years.
He's seeing me through the door. I don't think he likes me.
Does anyone?
I'm gonna place a fucking camera through the door so I can stare at him.
I just make him
Oh, wait,
uncomfortable.
I got hacker. I can help you.
I'm in.
Oh, there's so many cameras. Oh god.
Yeah, this house has like 40 cameras or something stupid. It's a lot.
And they're all in different floors. I hate
And
this.
they're all on
I
different.
hate
Yeah,
this.
they're not organized by floor or room or anything like that. They're all just random.
What are you doing?
There you go. Shit. There you go. Alright.
Why did you place the fucking camera right in front of me? Okay.
That's your fucking Irish mug in my face.
Yeah, it doesn't help that like Clover looks like a fish.
Not cool at
That's
all.
awesome.
Get off the line.
First door open? Holy shit. Oh, that's bad. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Showtime.
Position compromise.
Everything's fine. One QR code obtained.
Oh, wait, does it have to be one first?
We can do you one. We can do any room, really. Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, the camera was looking at me, but it didn't give me a detection meter. What? Time to do the exact same thing, but this time it's loud.
But this time we're being shot at. What if OpenAI like kills fucking Bo and then like an AI takes over his body?
But it just gets replaced by ChatGPT.
He just gets replaced by ChatGPT.
Do you think this guy is why Bo was talking about AI?
And any like video of Bo is just an AI generated video.
Honestly, if Bo got replaced by ChatGPT, I don't think I'd notice. Oh, we got all the bags on the first floor already. Okay.
Very nice.
That was
Does it
really
say
fast,
anything about
actually,
good
given
job,
like
gang?
how fucked up this run is. Wait, there's already heavy
Because
SWAT? Am I
Bob was
crazy or
shot.
is heavy SWAT?
Yeah, they are. No, it's because we picked up the E1 painting. If you pick up one of the objective paintings, heavy SWAT starts running. Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't they change how it worked? Like the objective scaling?
Did they?
Like, I'm pretty sure they did.
Let me tell you a couple of three things.
I don't fucking know. I play Team Fortress.
Let me tell you a couple of three things.
I don't have throwing knives,
Oh, you have.
No!
what the fuck, you
I'm
have-
blinded and broken now! No, he's
Why
fucking
you use
me.
disengage?
My fucking internet crashed again. Oh my god.
Yeah, I could tell.
Uruguay.
No.
Worse internet than Uruguay.
Worse internet than Uruguay.
That's actually impressive. How the fuck do you have worse internet than a literal third world country? I think we need one more QR code. We need one more QR code.
Oh, we need a QR code.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like literally 2 seconds ago. I'm glad you're paying attention.
20
I don't care about you. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Jesus
shit.
Christ!
Shit, we
What
need a
the
QR
fuck?
code.
Fucking hell. Like, what's wrong with you?
My
We need a
bad.
QR code.
We need a QR code.
I got QR code. I'm opening
I got the QR
fucking
code.
E6.
You got a QR code? Hold on, I'm gonna get a QR code. 1 sec. Let me get a QR code.
Wait, we need a QR code?
We need a QR code? Do we need a QR code? I think we still need a QR code.
Do we need one?
I think we still need a QR code. Yeah, I might need another QR code.
I can look for one. Do we need a QR code?
I think we need a QR
One
code.
of the
Yeah.
cops just shot the glass. We start.
Are they adding Clover?
Are you in jacket?
Wait, they're adding jackets in this game? What the fuck?
Well, we can jack it in this game?
We can jacket in this game? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Since when?
I just realized I haven't placed my sentry guns once this whole heist.
Every time we're in sentries, I just said that.
That's because you have ADHD.
Yeah.
And you don't.
I never said I didn't.
You have a QR code?
You have a QR code? Wait, there's a QR code. Oh my god, I get another call weapon. That's perfect, actually. Oh, somebody already called one. Wait. I'm so glad they kept the cooldown on it. Thank you, Sabries.
Setting up overkill delivery. I got the zapper.
What did the drone go? I think it flew through the roof. Okay. This build makes me sad. I want to be using my actual build. Oh, I threw the
with
thing off the
the-
roof. Oh, that's
with
fine.
shield.
To be fair, the armor in
Roll
this
it
build I
down.
think is actually fine because if I just play it like how I used to play One Chunk, it's basically the same but better, and it's with faster regen than old One Chunk, which is fucking
1
nuts.
second regen time is fucking stupid. It's like instant.
Just get like 3 kills and then get all my fucking armor back.
Oh wait, didn't fix this.
They didn't fix this yet.
Yeah, no, why would they fix this?
Why would they fix this? It's not like it's been there since launch.
It's not like it's
not like this
literally been there since launch. Right, well that'll be that, I
Research
guess.
everywhere.
Where the
It's enough Payday 3 for the next
So
like
how long did it
30
go for?
days.
6 hours. Jesus Christ! It's a very good guide. I had to follow the guide.
We had to follow the guy.
Are you using the AK that it said? I only just noticed you're using the AK from the fucking guide. Oh my god.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the extended mag viewpoint fucking AK.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This might be the worst
actual
stream I've
worst
done this
weapon in
year.
the game.
The worst stream I've done this year. The fucking worst
Oh, yeah.
weapon in the
Yeah,
game.
the-
The worst game of the
worst.
year. Honestly, I
To
think
be
the Traps
fair,
and Treasure stream
no.
was funnier.
No, that was great. No, that stream was really good. You know why? Because we discovered fucking Morhoon Cart. The fucking demo
That's
for Morhoon
true.
Cart.
Mohun Cat is best.
This fucking stream sucked my ass. So does this game. Fuck you.